Good morning, India. Hi, this is Anshul Puri on Spotify with Taza Talks. Today we are welcoming our esteemed guest, Srividhya ji, जो हमारे स्टूडियो में आ चुकी हैं. She's a Teens Titan coach, she's a life coach and बहुत सारे बच्चों के साथ काम कर रही हैं और बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट रोल कर रही हैं बच्चों की जिंदगी में. हमारे स्टूडियो पे आ चुकी हैं ताजा टॉक्स के. सो वेलकम विद्या जी.
Thank you, Anchal. Thank you, Anchal ji. Namaste. It feels great to be part of this show.
थैंक यू
And
सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच. So, Shri Vidya ji, सबसे पहले तो please share your journey. How did you transition from being a corporate professional to becoming a teen coach and life coach?
yeah, so I've spent around 15 years in corporate life. And over these 15 years, I have worked in multiple industries, multiple roles, and with different people from different geographies. And over this period, I really learned about problem solving skills, leadership skills, and other people management skills. So I apart from all these skills, I really felt that I can connect really well with people, and I could make some impact in their lives through my words, through my actions, and through my presence in itself. So that's when I realized, right, I should not be confined to this small setup where I'm just interacting with 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, or 50 people. I want to do more so that I can create that impact in the lives of so many people. And that's where I decided that I should be the coach. Right.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then I didn't, why specifically teens is that teens is it's a very crucial stage in any person's life. That's where the metamorphosis happens from being a child to a young adult, right? So this is very crucial. So all your values get instilled in you during this phase. So if we can use this phase and teach the children, not even teach, be with them, be with the teens, help them understand themselves more and support them in their journey, then definitely they are going to become amazing adults and they are going to create wonders in this world, rather than them becoming young adults and then we fixing them or helping them later point. If we can do that early, they are going to become budding leaders in the society. And that's my broader vision. If I can touch upon lakhs and millions of kids at this teenage, then they are going to become the adults who are going to contribute more to the society and build a community filled with love, affection, and leadership qualities.
Wonderful, मैम. बच्चे तो आपसे बहुत प्यार करते होंगे.
So yes, I am like, I can connect with any person for that matter, even a 4-year-old to a 70-year-old. I can have long conversations. In fact, there was a train journey that I went like 3 months back, and there was someone at a 70-year-old IAS officer, and we spoke for 2 hours in that journey. I don't know what comfort he got. He just told entirely about his work experience, what are the challenges he faced being an IAS officer. And that's the level of connection I establish with people across ages.
Oh, okay. So, what has been the biggest challenge and biggest learning while working with teenagers?
I would say the biggest challenge is teens, they are constantly judged in this world, right? Because when they are as a child, they are allowed to do anything they want. And suddenly, when they become the 13, 14, there's a lot of pressure that is coming from the external environment, be it their own parents, peers, because suddenly they have to become serious. Suddenly, they have to become serious about their studies. They have to make a career choice, engineering or doctor or arts or journalism, or right. So they're constantly being judged. A small failure is also being judged, and they are given big lectures on. So they build a wall of resistance around themselves. So it is very difficult to break that resistance as a coach and then establish a connection with the team. It is a difficult age, right? So that is the biggest challenge. So establishing the connection with the teen in the initial phase is the biggest challenge. But once we can establish that connection, once they feel that they are not being judged by this coach, this person, new person who has come, and he's they whatever they talk is 100% confidential
Mhm.
within that space that we both share. Once we establish that, they will open up so beautifully, and they are going to look up to you as a person. They will role model you, and
Mhm.
they will seek guidance in every small thing that they are doing. That is a totally amazing feeling, because you are not the parent of the teen, but that teen child is looking up to you and is looking for some support that you can give. That's the biggest satisfaction, I would say, and the biggest learning is that I'm able to do it, and it is so easy that they are able to connect well with me, right?
Okay, perfect. So, ma'am, what are the most common struggles you see in today's generation?
I would say I would put it under three buckets. First thing is they do have a lot of self doubt and some lack of confidence, I've seen in some kids. And second thing is they have going through a lot of academic pressure and social pressure to be in a way to do give the necessary outcome the people are expecting with respect to academics, sports, or any other aspect of their life. And the third thing is they constantly compare themselves with others. So they are, in the world of social media, there are so much content available, and there are so much influencers suddenly created. There's so much celebrities out there coming and talking. So they compare themselves, their physical features with a celebrity. They compare themselves with a sports person. They compare themselves with a successful person. Can I be that person?
Yes.
I am lacking this. I can never be that successful. So all this comparison is again creating the self doubt and lack of confidence. So I would say these are the three things that the nowadays kids
They are
are going.
struggling. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, as a life coach, what is your core approach? Do you focus more on listening or on giving solutions?
So I think coaching is the field where the first thing you need to learn is the first skill you need to learn is active listening.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think active listening is something is it's not just listening. We are not listening and nodding our head to the it is just listening to each word they're talking, listening to the emotion that the words are conveying, and listening to their body language when they are conveying, so that it should be in sync. Some people may sound really happy, but their body language will show that they are in deep sadness, right? So these are the three things I listen. Oh, see the body language, see the words, and what the emotion the words are carrying, right? Because as a coach, the first thing you need to do is completely listen their problem or whatever they're trying to communicate, and not give handmade solutions instantly. Yeah, do this. Then what is the difference between me and the Mosi or Tauji Paji, right? They are giving advice day in and day out. So I should
Yes.
not be that person. I need to completely listen to what is their problem or what is their strength. I need to understand. And when I listen, I will be able to ask the right questions to them so that they get their answers themselves. So I won't be giving like, why don't you do this? No, I will ask the questions. Have you ever thought about this particular thing? You are good in this, you are a creative person, have you thought about it? So I will ask the questions in that manner, so that they will ask themselves deep within, oh okay, she has told this, maybe I'm good in it, maybe I'm not so good in it. So they have to constantly have communication within themselves to get the answers. Of course, after they get the answers, definitely I will work with them. We will do joint exercises together to kind of understand more about their strength or values or passion, and then accordingly they can do a better decision making. So that is the goal. So listening is like a primary thing that a coach has to be. Without listening, I don't think we can do justice to the coaching job
Basically,
that
you
we are
have
doing.
to be a very good listener first.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay. So how can parents bridge the communication gap with teenagers more effectively?
Yeah, the answer lies in the previous question that you have
Yes,
asked.
yes, I know.
So,
You should be a good
what
listener.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
first thing parents have to do is listen to their child. So when the teenage child is coming to them with their problem, what they typically do is they shut them with a instant advice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what happens, for example, say for example, one teenage child is coming and telling a mother that, mom, today my maths paper came. I scored 80. I didn't do well in this particular topic, and he is coming and trying to express himself. Then immediately the parent, they will do, that's why I told last month itself that you have to do 30 minutes every day with your math problems, your algebra solutions. So immediately the teen will feel that, okay, this is what she told before, now also she's telling the same thing. What's the point in me coming and communicating this, right? So it will completely shut down the child, and the child will no longer communicate with you on that topic. This happens for all the other topics, and that's where the communication gets broken, right? So they will start behaving like a disconnected child. They just come home, eat food, go out, play sports, and come back. It's a place to sleep, but they will not have the real connection with their parents or siblings, right? So the main thing that parents need to do is, without judging them, listen to them.
Mhm.
And if they are coming with a emotion, support that emotion. Say for example, if a child is sad, don't tell them, cheer them up, why are you sad for such a small thing? Don't ever do that.
Mhm.
Be with them, understand their emotion. Okay, currently they're going through sadness, I will also be there. So you tell them that, okay, I also feel sad because you are sad, baby. So but we will go through this together. That's the approach will help them, rather than saying, you cheer up, go do this, watch TV, you will be fine. No, that is not the role of a parent. The parents to be with the child, share the emotions, and grow together.
Absolutely right, because yes, parents का बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है इसमें.
Right,
If you are
right.
not listening to your kids, तो फिर
Yeah.
बच्चा जाएगा कहाँ? Definitely.
Come, yeah,
You're
where they
right.
will go, they will go
You're
to
right.
friends. There also they might not get good advice or good solutions. They
और
might
आई
do
थिंक
something.
विद्या मैम, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि uh, शायद क्राइम भी तभी जन्म लेता है जब बच्चों को वो चीजें नहीं मिलती हैं.
Correct,
You're
correct,
absolutely
correct,
right, and
correct.
you're doing a very good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Wonderful. So, what made you decide to move from corporate into teaching, into coaching?
Yeah, yeah. So I think I was always passionate about teaching or training or mentoring, even during my corporate life. So if I get an opportunity to deliver a training or some mentoring, I will be the first person to pick it up. But a year or 2 years back, I had a personal struggle, which that's where I deeply realized that, what I'm doing with my life. And that's where my transformation journey happened a couple of years back. And that's when I dive deep within myself, what I'm really doing with my life. Okay, I'm happy about my job, I'm happy about my other things in my life, other relationships in my life, but am I doing enough? I
Hmm.
have so much wisdom inside which I can give to the world. Then
Right.
why not doing anything about it? And that's where I kind of started taking courses in this as coaching aspect, and then I transformed into a life coach. But more and more, I'm still doing courses, I'm still learning. You have to be a learner lifelong in this journey. But what I felt was, this is very satisfying. Even if I touch upon a lives of two people in a day, the conversation we have, the positive impact I create in the person's life, that is more fulfilling compared to any other conversation may have in work. And I, of course, I do love my job and I want to do that. But this aspect is keeping myself more calm, more fulfilled. So that's
Yeah.
the reason I kind of chose this, and I want to continue in the path of managing both these careers.
Okay. So you are still doing a job as well.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
oh,
yes.
oh, oh, okay. Hats off to you.
Thank you.
So, according to you, what is the most essential skill young people need to learn today?
I wouldn't say skill, Anchal. They need to be aware of themselves. Self awareness is
Yes.
the key. Self awareness is the key to unlocking success for me, very strongly. And what is self awareness is three things: knowing your values, knowing your strengths, knowing your passion. Values are something that teenage is a very important phase where they build values. So your honesty, your integrity, your empathy, these are the core values anybody, we need to build upon. Or maybe there could be multiple values, so people have to first understand themselves what are their core values which they have carried from childhood and what they want to build upon when they become an adult. The second thing is there are some strength that we are born with. It could be physical strength. Some people will be creative, some people will be problem solvers naturally, some people will be very good communicators, so they have to identify their strength.
Mhm.
And and then passion, what they like to do, what they like to do in this world, right? What change they want to bring in this world, that is passion. If they combine the strength and passion well, they will be able to make better career choices.
Right.
Yeah, so you have your strength, you have the passion, and if you can combine well, you choose a passion where you can use your strength. That will be your career. Similarly, you have your values and you combine with your strength. You can make better relationships. You
Everything
know,
needs a balance.
everything is all about these three things according to me:
Absolutely.
your relationship with self, relationship with others, career, and community, interacting with community. So all this is comes under one main thing is self awareness. So if they are completely aware what their values, strength and passion are, they will make absolute better decisions in life. And accordingly, as you said, if people are focused on their goals, they will not have time to think about gossiping. They will not time to think about comparing themselves to others. They will not time to think about troubling others. So there won't be much crime in this world. It will be all a productive, happy world.
Absolutely right. In fact, you're absolutely right on your words because आज की डेट में gossipings का time होना ही नहीं चाहिए.
Right.
No point to do all this.
Correct. Correct.
Absolutely. So, can you
Correct.
share one success story from your coaching journey?
I would say a success story. I don't want to pinpoint on one story, but I will talk about something that I learned or that is kind of impacting me and helping me move towards what and all next in my coaching journey. So when I started working with teens and I'm trying to roll out the Teen Titans program that I'm working with, I need to interact with the parents because they are the ones who are going to enroll their kids in
Of
this
course.
program. Yeah, so I run this Teen Titans program, which is a multi-level program. So which starts with a master class, and then there is a 2 day workshop, and then there is a one-on-one coaching. So it is like a three multi-level program. So when I'm interacting with parents, one deep understanding I got is parents are deeply disconnected from their kids. So when I'm telling them that you can enroll your kids to the this program, the parents are telling, I don't think she would be interested. I'm scared to talk to her about this. I will
Hmm.
ask her father to talk to her about
Yes,
this.
yes, yes. You're
Yeah,
right.
right. Yeah, and so
Even
that's
I'm
the
also
level of.
struggling for the same.
Yes, and it's just one that's the level of connection they are having, and they are more worried about one PTM meeting, and they are worried about facing the teacher on the feedback they are getting. It's absolutely fine, or but they are the parents are getting stressed out, and they're transferring the stress to the kids. So I understood all of this situation. Then I felt that as much as I'm focusing on teens, I need to focus on parents as well, 30 to 40%.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. So coaching the parents is important because let me tell you the reason. I might coach the teen might become self aware and they get into a development journey. But if you put the teen into a toxic environment where he is constantly nagged, constantly judged, there is no environment of appreciation or recognition, they will move back to their old ways of working. So I need to clear up this environment also, which the parents are creating. So I need to focus on the parents as well. So in future, I have to think about. Of course, there are a lot of parenting coach here there, but when it comes to teenage parents, maybe I should structure some programs for the teenage parents also, so that they can establish better connection. They create a very beautiful environment in their home where the teens can thrive.
राइट। ऐसा इंसिडेंट एक मेरे साथ हुआ था। देयर वाज अ टास्क फ्रॉम स्पॉटिफाई,
Mm.
yeah, you have to do the podcast of kids for kids.
Okay,
So
okay.
I connected with the parents, and then I contacted with the parents and then said नहीं, दे कोई नीड नहीं है उनको, कोई उनके अंदर स्किल्स नहीं है, दे डोंट हैव टैलेंट्स। तो मैंने कहा आपको पता ही नहीं है आपके बच्चों में क्या है।
Mm.
एंड
Mm.
देन सडनली आई गॉट 650 क्वेरीज फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर इंडिया।
Oh, okay. That's a huge number.
हाँ, बट उस टाइम पे फिर उसको वहीं पे हमने छोड़ा कि हम इसको बाद में कंप्लीट करेंगे,
Mm.
बिकॉज
Mm.
सबसे पहले पेरेंट्स को एजुकेट होना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि
Yes,
अगर उनको
yes.
नहीं पता है उनके बच्चे क्या चाहते हैं,
Correct, correct.
तो
And
हमारे पास
they
एफर्ट क्यों करवाएं।
underestimate the kids so well because their level of expectation is there, and they, according to them, in certain areas, for them, marks, grades, being the number one in
Yes,
football,
yes,
those
yes.
are the achievement. But the kids are strength are can be anywhere. It's a different world, and there are so many things the kids can be talented in. They can be highly creative, but we are missing those creativity in those kids, thinking about only being a doctor, only being good in cricket. We are kind of limiting them in a way.
Right. So, if a young person feels stuck in life,
Mm. Mm.
what is the first piece of advice you usually give them?
So, as I already said, we are coaches, we don't give advice.
Yeah.
But what they can do is they can just pause for a minute, and they can reflect upon what and all. For any person who is stuck in life is where is when it happens is when they don't know where they are going in future, right? But it is very important even to reflect back on the past sometime. What are the 2 3 big wins they had in the past, right? It might be coming second in a competition, or it can be being creating a particular project and the project getting recognized in the school, right? It could be anything. So they need to, whenever they feel confused about their future, they have to build their confidence back. They have to go to the past and see what are the 3 big wins they had in the last 3 4 years, and that will give them a lot of confidence to actually think back and say that, okay, I have achieved this much when I had this much of knowledge. Now I can do this much, right? The second thing they can do is this, like, so whenever they feel stuck is sometimes they may not be happy, or they might be just stuck in a go to school, evening tuition, dinner, sleep. So this is like this thing, right? So suddenly the children forget the joy in their life actually. So I would recommend every child to create a joy list, like a 3 things that they really like to do. It can be dancing for 10 minutes, it can be playing football with your father for 10 minutes, or it can be cooking a sandwich, right? Which they can do. So it can be anything. It will be different from different kids. So they need to create a joy list, and they have to start doing it one activity per day. The minute they open up a space where they are very happy and where they are very confident, automatically the feeling of stuckness will go out of their way. They will start looking at things more differently, and they will focus on whatever their upcoming goals are.
Okay. Wonderful. So, ma'am, let's go for rapid fire round now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, one word that defines you.
Transformation.
Sorry.
Transformation.
Okay. Your biggest strength.
Empathy.
A book every teenager must read.
uh, 7 Habits for Highly Effective Teens by Sean Covey is a good book.
Morning person or night owl?
So I am a night owl by nature. That's where my creative antenna will be all active. But because of my motherly duty, I have to be a morning person.
Right. So, coffee or tea?
Tea always. I am a chai lover. Heart in the heart of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, one habit you can't live without.
I am doing yoga for the so many years. So, and it helps me feel centered in mind, body, and soul. So I can't be without that habit. Yeah.
A life mantra you always follow.
Life mantra I always follow is joy and peace are not outside. Look inside yourself, you will find infinite joy and peace.
Wonderful. If not a coach, what would you be? What would you be? Yeah.
I would have been a teacher in a school or a storyteller in a fantasy world. This is a dream that I always wanted to be a movie director.
Repeat again. आपका वीडियो रुक गया था.
So I want to be a teacher or a storyteller, and in a fantasy world, I would like to be a movie director. Movie director.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one myth about teenagers you want to bust.
Parents think that their teenagers are not doing things because they are lazy and they are careless. That is not the case. If they are completely aware of themselves and they are in an environment that the parents are supporting well, they will thrive like anything. Yeah.
What inspires you the most?
I get inspired by people who are doing good work and building this community. There are so many spiritual leaders and
Again
change
repeat
makers in
please.
this.
आपका बार-बार वीडियो कट ऑफ हो रहा है.
Okay. So I think I really get inspired by all the spiritual leaders and the change makers who are bringing about a lot of changes in the community.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Vidya ma'am, can you share your Instagram or LinkedIn link so that people can approach you directly for your services through Tasa Talks platform?
Sure. So you can search for Elevate with Srividya. That is my brand. So ELEVATE with WITHSRIVIDHYA. So Elevate with Srividya. You can look for the same in Facebook as well as in YouTube. You can reach out to me, and yeah, there is a specific WhatsApp number, and my website is built shortly, so it will be live maybe in a week or so. Yeah, so you can reach out. You can just search for Elevate with Srividya, my brand name. You can reach out to me through multiple ways. Yeah.
Wonderful. So, ये था कॉन्वर्जेशन आज श्री विद्या जी के साथ. एंड लिंक शेयर करते ही एपिसोड्स रिलीज होते ही जरूर लिंक शेयर कर दिया जाएगा. सो प्लीज स्टे ट्यून्ड एंड वेट फॉर द एपिसोड. और जरूर लाइक कीजिएगा, शेयर कीजिएगा, कमेंट कीजिएगा. और पेरेंट्स को कनेक्ट होना है बहुत जरूरी, तो प्लीज श्री विद्या जी के साथ होइए. डायरेक्टली कनेक्शंस आपको एपिसोड पे दे दिए गए. थैंक यू वेरी मच मैम.
Namaste ji. Thanks a lot for hosting me.